Yes, you're the government affairs guy, right? It's all about access. Well, there is actually, you want to know a little story? There's an airline in Europe called Ryanair that came that close to starting to charge for the... God, you guys are good. Yeah, they almost started charging credit card operated bathrooms. It's a true story. Wow. Can you imagine that? That's why I bring extra cups on the plane. Sorry, no. So I'm fitting right in, thank you. So I'm on this plane, and Southwest Airlines, and I didn't have to pay for the bags because I'm on a Southwest Airlines plane. And there's a guy walking down the plane, walking down the aisle, handing out peanuts. He's clearly not a flight attendant. And I look at my Southwest Spirit magazine, and that is Gary Kelly, the relatively new CEO of this company. And he's handing out peanuts. I love that. That's what Herb Kelleher, the former CEO, used to do. So he gets to the back of the plane, and no one's talking to him. And so he's a CEO, and I'm a CEO, and we do strategic marketing with Southwest Airlines because we're in the hotel business, travel business, and so is he. So I go and talk with him. And I asked him a question. I said, how come you're not charging for the bags? Because at that point, in November of 2008, Southwest Airlines had not created their Bags Fly Free ad campaign yet. So I said, why are you not charging for the bags? What do you think he said? Because everyone else is. It's a great answer. Wrong answer. What's that? It would piss off customers. He didn't say it that way. Nope, he didn't say it that. He didn't say it that way, and that's not what he said. It would change the customer perception of the company. Absolutely. He did not say that, though. He didn't need to. Yeah, he said that to the Wall Street analysts. Because the Wall Street analysts had said that actually Southwest Airlines was leaving $500 million a year in revenue by not doing it. He didn't say that. What's that? We can make more money by not charging. Probably maybe true. As it turns out, it was true. But that's not what he said. It's not who we are. That's true. But that's not what he said. What's that? Customers don't want to pay for bags. No. Blair said it, but I wanted someone else to say it first. Because it would be wrong. Nope, that wasn't it. Think of what this says up here. What is this slide telling you?
It's not our calling.
Angela said it. I mean, Blair, you read the book. Angela, have you read the book? Okay, well, I'll just tell you. These two, that's why, where's your apple you're going to give me later? Yeah, I feel like the schoolgirls in front, got it right. You do. That's it. No, don't leave. Where are you going? So what he said was fascinating. I thought he was going to talk about the customer. He did not. He pointed to the flight attendants and he said the following. He said, have you ever noticed that the flight attendants on Southwest Airlines are having a different experience than the flight attendants on United Airlines? I said, yes, San Francisco is a United hub. I take it all the time. I don't like it a whole lot. And he said, well, that was true before the flight attendants before United started charging for the bags. After United started charging for the bags, the flight attendants on United were no longer flight attendants. They were baggage handlers. Because what happened is we all started bringing our bags on the plane. And so what the flight attendants had to do is in the very short period of time that they had to be the engineers to figure out where to put all those bags and make sure the extra bags got off the plane and the plane got off the ground on time. The number one variable for loyalty, number one driver. Thank you, marketing people. Number one driver for loyalty in the airline industry is on-time performance. It fell in a huge way after the bags started being charged for. Guess what else all fell? Employee satisfaction fell, especially flight attendants, and customer satisfaction fell. All of that happened except at Southwest. So what he said was the following after that. After he said, well, it was all about the flight attendants, what he said is the following. He said, great leaders help to make sure they understand what is a calling for their people. And for the people who are actually the customer-facing ones, you don't want to get in the way of their calling. And they didn't want to get in the way of the flight attendants, because the flight attendants on Southwest are rather legendary, and they're living their calling. So great leaders turn this pyramid into a square. And you might have just as many people having a calling as having a job. So we'll come back to the employee pyramid.